Today we're going to try Sonic's new Sonic Griller. Very simple name, Griller. I'm not really sure what it implies. Now the interesting thing is when you order this on their app and they show the ingredients in their app, they break it down by ingredient, which is nice. It said char-grill glaze is what is on it. So I'm assuming that's some kind of sauce they cooked the burger in because it's called char-grill glaze. And then the other thing that's new, I suppose, I've never heard of it before, something called comeback sauce, which you can see here, is all over this. It kind of looks like Thousand Island. Maybe it's supposed to be like a mac sauce, but the burger really has a smell that is very interesting. I think you can kind of see the glaze on there. So what char-grill glaze is exactly supposed to taste like, I don't know. What the comeback sauce is supposed to taste like, I don't know. It looks like it's got peppers in it. It looks kind of Thousand Island-y. We'll find out. Otherwise, it's a patty with one cheese on the bottom, one cheese on top, lettuce and tomato. Pretty simple. Just the name Griller isn't very descriptive, and the actual contents of it are also not very descriptive. So we're just gonna have to take a bite to find out. I should mention this was $6.19, so we're talking about something a little more pricey for Sonic. I mean, I guess it's kind of in line with their other burgers, but $6.19 is kind of pushing it for a single patty burger, in my opinion. But maybe this char-grill glaze and comeback sauce will make a difference. Either way, here we go. Well, I've been sitting here eating this burger, wondering what I should say, because honestly, I kind of hate it. This is a kind of a first for Sonic for me. Usually I like their burgers. I generally like all of their stuff for the most part. They have some missteps, of course, but I've never truly, I don't believe I've ever truly disliked something as much as I dislike this specific burger. And the reason is the char-grill sauce, whatever they're calling it, the char-grill glaze specifically. I'm assuming that they must, based on the name char-grill glaze, they must, you know, like glaze the, whatever, the grill before they put the patty on to make it kind of like sear into the patty. But it is horrible. It's awful. What it tastes like, it does have a char. It has a char taste, but it's not right. It tastes like a nasty charred taste. It tastes like they cook their burgers on like a public grill. Like if you've ever lived in an apartment building or gone to like a birthday party at a park or something like that, or a family reunion or whatever, and you've used a public like grill, a public coal grill that's been used a million times and is incredibly nasty and dirty, and you try to clean it before you use it, but it's still nasty and dirty, and then you cook the burgers on it and you overcook them a little bit and they taste like this. It's just very weird. It's just, the char taste is not right. It's not like the char you would want out of like a steakhouse burger or something. It's a bad taste. It's a bad char taste. It tastes cheap and just kind of nasty. It has like a, like, you don't want the taste of charcoal in your char glaze, at least in my opinion. You want the char, but you don't want the taste of the charcoal, and this almost has that. It's weird. Like I said, it's just like cooking on a public grill. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. Maybe some people love it. I haven't looked at other reviews because I try not to look at other reviews before I do mine. I know there's a few out there because this came out like 2 days ago. But the char-grill sauce, I hate it with a passion. It pretty much ruins the whole thing. You'd be much better off without the char-grill glaze, in my opinion, just having this burger by itself. You know, then it would be a regular Sonic burger, which would be good. The comeback sauce, though, I actually do kind of like. I had to isolate it. I was basically eating pieces of lettuce with the comeback sauce on it because the burger is like tainted, so it tainted everything else. But I got a little bit of the comeback sauce on its own, tried to kind of work out the flavor. It's almost like, kind of like an Italian dressing, except it's more peppery. I actually really like the comeback sauce. I like peppery sauces, and this is a very peppery focused sauce. And I think that it could be good on this burger without the glaze, or on something else, or, you know, I would like to try the comeback sauce without the char-grill glaze to give it a fair shot. But I think that, at least potentially from what I could taste off the lettuce pieces, seems pretty good. But the char-grill glaze just ruined everything. So for $6.19, I feel pretty bad about this because I don't even know if I want to finish this burger, to be honest. It's just got such an off taste that I just don't want to go back to it. So I'm actually going to not finish a fast food burger, which is pretty bad. That you can't really get much worse of a review than that. you know, there's some things that are obvious that I'm not going to finish that I try that are like gimmicky products, but when I'm going to get a new fast food burger, me actually not eating the whole burger and just throwing the rest away because I don't like the taste is a pretty damning review, you know, in my opinion. So I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 5 for the SONIC char-grill glaze, which is just called the SONIC Griller. Whoever came up with the char-grill glaze sauce, you didn't do a good job. I mean, I guess the concept I think is okay, but the execution is horrible. They need to fire whoever came up with that. Not really. Don't lose your job. I don't want to be mean like that, but I just think that whoever, you know, the process that they went through to get to this taste for the griller did not work, in my opinion. It's not good. I could be completely out of line here. Maybe everybody else loves it, but I do not, and I would like to try the comeback sauce on something else. So please do that, SONIC. Give the comeback sauce a shot. Whoever made that, you know, give them a shot to have the comeback sauce highlighted, because the char-grill glaze is nasty. So that's the SONIC Griller, 1 out of 5. Sorry, SONIC. Normally I love you guys, but I can't do it this time. And with that, I will see you all next time.